If Doctor Strange needs to pick out a fight with one of the Avengers, who would you pick?
Pick a fight? Oh, I'm not going to play top trumps. I wouldn't want to pick a fight with any of them. I think I'm above fighting. No, I'm there to protect them and the dimensional threats that they may face beyond whatever squabbles there may be on the sides of Cap or Iron Man. You know, it's not about taking sides in those camps. It's about making sure that those camps are protected from greater threats and greater forces that even they don't know about.
The Avengers protect the world from physical dangers. We safeguard it against mystical threats.
没错，漫威最新电影《英雄奇異博士》要幫大家抵抗來自不同次元的威脅。
Yep.
彎腰，那還有這個厲害的
Cloak of levitation. It likes you. Stop.
The shot you put on the clock is very cool, very precise in slow motion, but were there any funny outtake moment because of it?
I won't ruin that moment by telling you about them because it's a very hard-earned moment in the film. You know, it's the first hero moment really for my money, and he's been through quite a lot without spoiling it for people who haven't seen the film yet. So I don't know. I can tell you about a couple of other outtake moments, but not that one.
BC 穿上魔法斗篷那一刻真的超帥的，但奇異博士還有一招更神奇，就是倒轉時空的能力。
Einige bezeichnet sind. It's time. What the? This doesn't make any sense.
Not everything has to, Doctor Strange.
和以往复仇者联盟實戰不同，奇異博士扭轉空間時間，讓動作場面再升級。靈魂出竅的這場戲一定是靠特效，但 BC 腰力也不得不。魔法特效原來拍攝時也都真有其物，讓後製師做動畫時可以參考。
Sanctorum fight scene is really blown us away. And how long did you plan and shoot for that scene?
Oh gosh, we planned for almost 2 years. You know, it was the most technically complicated sequence in the movie. Certainly the most complicated scene I've ever shot, and we weren't even sure if it was possible to do what I wanted to do in that scene, but we figured out a way, and it took a long time to shoot, and it was worth it.
So was it the most difficult one, the challenging one?
No question. Yeah, technically it was. Yeah, in terms of time and cameras and all of that. Yeah.
It took about a month to shoot that scene.
Yeah, because we had to shoot everything 4 times.
4 times?
Yeah, because there's different layers. It's very complex, the visual effects that we did there, and for time to function the way that it does in the scene. It was very. It was a great idea, but doing it was rather grueling because it was night, it was outside, it was a lot of work.
You want to upgrade the action, not just somebody shooting the lightning bolt to each other and.
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly. I when it comes to magic, I felt like going into this, I felt like magic had become a cliche in movies. You know, it was always the same ethereal light and lightning bolts from the fingers, or magic pulses of power, and I just wanted something new and something textural for the audience to really relate to, so that when they were witnessing it, it felt like the real world was being manipulated in a way that they hadn't seen. That's what makes the fantastical and unreal qualities of the movie feel real.
Ready or not, here I go. Correct me if I was wrong. You say the ancient one won't sweat. So how did you manage it with your hair cover and in the fight scene?
Just go really slow and be really relaxed, and have a clear intention. I mean, just hearing you say that, I think the thing that's really beautiful in this film about all the action is it has an intention. You can follow it because you know who's fighting and for what reason, and the fight is always a part of a conversation and feels like a conversation between characters who you've come to know in the film, and that's quite rare, I think.
以往都以拍驚悚鬼片為主的導演史考特·德瑞克森拍大型動作片可是頭一遭。
You say Scott has a very good laugh, and tell us what's the difference of his laughs between you're going to the good direction or it's not that good?
He doesn't laugh when I'm doing something bad. We don't really do that in our culture. We just sort of, we go about trying to mend what needs mending, or redirect things. We do it with a little bit more tact than laughing out loud. Scott's, if it's a comedic moment and he's laughing, I mean, he did a couple of times and it ruined the take because he was laughing before the scene had finished. But I don't mind because it means we're doing something right, you know. Just hear him laughing, and that's great. That's you know, he's your first audience and the most important audience. He's the man who's building the vision of this film, this world, this character. So if you're doing something right for him, that means hopefully that'll be good for the audience as well.
What was the fondest memory throughout the whole process? The most interesting day, or
the fondest memory in terms of fondness? You know, I'm very fond of the actors in this movie. The conversations that we had between takes and between scenes were really beautiful. There was a lot of beautiful conversations between.
Did you guys always talk about?
Everything.
You know, we're pals.
We became quite close, you know, and the same is true for Benedict and Chiwetel and you know, it was and Rachel, you know, it was all really remarkable, unlike most movies in my experience. I mean, you've probably had some great experiences, I've had some great experiences, but we've had rough ones too, you know, and this was one of the very best for me.
Pretty similar to what Scott said. It just felt very easy, it was like a kind of playground, because everybody who works, and I suggest this is part of any Marvel film, everybody is a mega Marvel fan. Everyone who's working on the film, whether it's Kevin Feige or whether it's somebody working on the electrical department or whether it's a carpenter or whether it's an actor, everyone's a super fan, and everyone's really psyched to be there. And that's true of Scott, it's true of me, it's true of Benedict, it's true of Chiwetel. We were so happy to be there and so lucky and grateful, and so it had this playful feel about it, and every day just felt super easy and exciting and interesting. We were doing all these new things like fighting and being superheroes and dealing with magic, and yeah, it was like a playground.
Mm-hmm. And you say you can be anybody's teacher, but I think the audience won't agree because they are dying to know how you can always look so radiant and how you can always look so stylish on the red carpet. Any secrets?
Sweet. I don't know.
She looks radiant and stylish
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
That is the honest truth. That is
Yes.
true. That is true story.
Really idle and very happy and
Relax.
yeah, just lazy.
相较于蒂达的一派輕鬆，和導演一樣，也是第一次當這麼大型動作片男主角的 TC， 從一開始就很緊張。
And you are?
Wow.
Just one? Like Adele?
I learned that even you were very nervous before shooting the cover of the Entertainment Weekly
Yes.
for this movie. And what was the most nervous moment throughout the whole process shooting this film?
That was the beginning of a process of understanding his physicality. We were still forming some of the spells and the physical manifestations of this magic in the film and what he does to create the magic. So it was, because it was a long lead, you know, there were usually 3 months between shooting something and it appearing on the front cover. So we had to do something out of sync with what we'd already discovered in the film. So I felt like in a way, it was a rehearsal for what we then did in the film, but it worked out okay. It was a good shoot.
And you brought your son on the set, and he's just a few months old. And could you get enough sleep back then during the shooting?
I have a superhero for a wife, so yes, and he's a very good boy. He sleeps through most of the time.
That's a wrap on Kathmandu, everybody.
How do you relax after all day wearing harness and all the action scenes?
Many ways. Having a bath, just reconnecting with my family and my friends, watching a bit of television or film, and if I'm too tired for that, then just sleep or meditation. Both of those things are very helpful.
And How about wrapping the whole film? What's the first thing you do?
Wrapping the whole film, gosh, well, the whole film didn't wrap because we had pickups in August. So I wrapped in America, I got on a plane and went straight to Cardiff and started the 4th season of Sherlock. When I wrapped on Sherlock, I went straight to LA to do a week of night shoots. And then when I wrapped on that, I went on holiday for 2 months. So that's not what I usually do, but that's the first holiday I've had with that length for about 7-8 years. It's the first break I've had for about 16 months.
Come with me.
Hello, Taiwan. We wish we'd been able to come to you ourselves, but please, please take our love with you when you come and see Doctor Strange, because we're so proud of it and so looking forward to you seeing it.
Hi, Taiwan. Thank you for watching, and yeah, go see Doctor Strange when it comes out. Hopefully you'll enjoy it.
Hello to Taiwan. Please see this movie. Thanks for watching this interview. Take care. Thank you.
You'll die protecting this world, Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor. It's strange. Maybe. Who am I to judge?